Alright, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a little review over the Penn Senator 9-aught, the 115L2, which is the newer version they've come out with. First and foremost, I've unpackaged it. I've actually used it a couple different times. As you can see, it's already spooled up with some 100-pound braid, backed with about 50 yards of 40-pound mono. First things first, what it comes with, of course, the reel. It comes pretty much already assembled. Nothing really that you need to do. It already comes lubed and everything. It does come with various items inside the box. Of course, this, which is used to hold it on to the bottom of your rod, connects on straight just like that. You can use the tool that is supplied. It's right here. It's a little screwdriver. It does have a little bit of little wrenches on the other side for various bolts that are on the rod. You can use this to tighten up the screws that hold it on. It does come with these two clamps right here. All you have to do is twist the middle portion here and it'll tighten it up or loosen it. And that is used to hold this piece on with this rubber strip that goes inside of it. Show you real fast. Goes in just like that. And what that does is it connects just in front of the reel seat on the rod to give it a little extra support. And looking at the front of the reel here, they'll actually hook on like this. So you can imagine if it was on a rod, that would actually add a whole lot more support, take a little bit of strain off of the reel seat. But going over the reel itself, you can see on the bottom, we'll start with, it does have those two screws that come out, and that's used to hold it on the bottom of the rod. The reel seat is metal. It does connect to this metal portion here in the middle. Kind of keeps it all together. It adds a little bit more strength than the older, just straight crossbars that they used to have. Alright. Looking at the other side, it does have some more connections up here primarily for hooking lures onto, using it for rod leash, and also hooking it to yourself. Whenever you are fighting a big fish, you may want to use a shoulder harness. Alright, you can see that center section wraps all the way around the back. Adds a lot of stability. The reel won't twist or anything like that. Looking at one side here, you can see that it has a great portrait of looks like a marlin jumping out the water with a boat. That is where you can access the ball bearing on this side for greasing it up. And also right there is the clicker, which you can snap on and off. Very simple. Alright, the other side, what you can see here is it does have the switch for retrieve and free spool. It's on free spool now, and it is labeled, so there's no confusion. This is a star drag system, so simply tighten the drag. When it's on the rod, it'll tighten clockwise, which will tighten the drag, and counterclockwise, which will loosen the drag. It does have a fairly large drag system inside of it. Much larger than the 6-aught or 4-aught or anything like that, but once you get into the 12 and 14-aughts, that's when it's going to be the largest. But this one's pretty good. It does very well. The handle is a newer style right here. It does have two different settings that you can use. I have it on the larger setting. It adds a little bit more torque to when you're reeling in a big fish. With the 100-pound braid that I have on it, it'll take a whole lot of strain to really make it give. But this makes it a longer progression around so that you don't have to work as hard. Other than that, the reel is phenomenal. Honestly, there's not many more that you could get that'll really outdo a Penn, and I think most fishermen already know that. Of course, you can always go with a higher dollar reel, like a Tigra by Shimano or a Penn Senator, but those will run you 4 or 5 times as much, and honestly, this one will do the job just about the same. Just a little bit of specs on it. They normally retail for about $149 at most major retailers. This one was purchased from TackleDirect.com. Great company to go through. It does give you in different languages for, they ship across the world, so it tells all the specifications of it. And on this side, you can see the gear ratio is a 2.5 to 1 as a single gear system. The capacity for line, 30-pound mono. You're looking at 1,150 yards, 50 pound, 760-pound mono. You're looking at 625 yards. For braid, it says 80-pound braid. You can fit about 1,700 yards on it. 100-pound braid is $14.50, and 130-pound braid, you're looking at 1,200 yards. Weight's 56 ounces. The spool is machined aluminum, and everything in it is, precision machined stainless steel. It does have the HT100 drag washers. If you watch a couple of my other videos, you'll understand those are some of the best that you can get nowadays. And other than that, it is a very heavy-duty reel. It can really take a lot of abuse. You can use it many times without having to go and clean it. Me personally, I like to take care of my stuff and clean it after every couple times of use, especially if I get a big shark on or something like that. And that's about it. This is your Penn Senator 115 L2 or 9-aught. Thanks for watching.